Hello, today we're in Wix Studio and we're looking at an infographic. So if I click run here, I'll give you a quick view. So we have Stow Boast, it's an animated infographic, an SVG, a text number, text, horizontal and vertical lines. And what I wanted to do is each of these icons was brought in as a shape, so an SVG in Wix Studio, which means that I can select the icon layer and change its color here. Now you can see this says it's black. I am overriding that black color, which each one of these elements, if you click here also, you can see this 16 says that it's black. I brought everything in black and I use CSS, actually, these 4 areas. So if I comment these areas out and I am clicking command// on my Mac to go ahead and create comments. And you can see that now all of my lines, my icons, my text, my links, they have all become black because that's how I loaded them in. Now, what's important here for the SVGs is I'm a designer who works in Illustrator. So I designed my infographic first in Illustrator. And each one of these icons, I know that I have them right for upload to Wix Studio when I have used my shape mode and united all of the lines, and I've made sure that the color is created by the fill. So I can see here in Illustrator, I have a fill. It would let me change one color and it would change the entire icon. Now that is in contrast to if I select this image, you can see it has a stroke. So that means this is not ready for me to put into Wix Studio. So what I would do instead is Object, Expand. Okay, so now I've expanded it. Then I will use Shape Mode Unite. Now everything is united and you can see now I have a fill and I could pick any color and it's using fill. So that's the steps, and then I would export it as an SVG. So I brought everything in as black, and then I wanted to use CSS to go ahead and change the colors. And I wanted to use the colors that are part of my theme colors. So in Wix Studio, each theme color is assigned a variable that we can use as a developer or designer in CSS. So here's the steps, and I have this in my blog as well, which will have more detail if you want to go ahead and dig in. So my infographic has the infographic section and then row 1, 2, and 3. And I've ID'd these, meaning this is using the hashtag and it has an ID. And this ID works great when I'm in my Velo code. However, it is not a consistent ID when I start publishing my code. So the best way to be able to create specific CSS is to come here to your CSS classes tab and to create a custom class. So mine is called blue text. And I'm assigning that blue text class to the infographic section, to the row 1, row 2, and row 3. Now I have my first area. This first piece of text is all general text and headings. So when I undo that, you can see it turns my header, my icons. It's basically everything that is in this section that's classed to the blue. And color 25 is the variable for my blue. All right, so the next thing is rich text, which can be different. So I've added that in as well, just to make sure I grab everything. All right, so now as we come down, you can see I have these divider lines. And divider lines in Wix Studio can be created in multiple ways. So we have multiple selectors to try to grab those. And this time I'm using 26, which is my gold color. And then lastly, I come in with this next CSS and it is grabbing the SVGs and it is changing the color with CSS. So now I'm able to use any of the colors that I have. So if I chose for my SVG instead of color 26, if I chose 24, you can see now it's this light color. I don't know if I have a one that's white. So this allows me to grab from my palette really easily and make adjustments. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. And again, please look at the blog. There are multiple Wix Studio posts and videos and other web builders as well. Happy designing.